me up and we just talk. And we had a little feud yesterday, of course. I'm very, very, very I'm not jealous. I just like, you know what I'm saying? There's so many motherfuckers and things and people swearing that they doing one thing and they really trying to, you know what I'm saying? And my wife is very nice and not from the world of, my world. So I just know how men act and how men are always, especially when I'm in the picture. Niggas be like, if he could get her, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, you ain't me, you know what I'm saying? I got BDE. If y'all don't know what that is, it is what it is. But yeah, man, I love my wife to death. You know what I'm saying? And just chilling, just making sure everything's good. All right, what's up, Paulo? Hi, everybody. Thumbs up, like, and subscribe. I appreciate the love. I'm almost done with this. Thank you. Hollow, you always good people, man. I hope you get through your little, punishment. How's your day going? Everything's fine, man. Especially now that you here with me, we rocking together. I'm not alone. You're not alone. We together. So thank you, Hollow. I appreciate it. Hold on, another 2 seconds. My wife keeps texting me. Hold on. I don't know why I can't just make this like a track, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very laggy because of my internet. Yeah, man. Yo, you let me tell you something crazy that's going on. So in my day, same population, a little bit more motherfuckers was on their joints, and back then you needed more Wi-Fi. Like it was stressing. So we understood why, you got mail was slow or laggy, or as soon as your mom's picked up the phone, the shit cut. Now we get to 2025 with Spectrum. All these companies swear to up and down that they fucking shit is better than the next ones. They charge outrageous prices. I knew shit was gonna fucking happen. When I was paying $20 a month for Wi-Fi, I told my mom, "Yo, watch this fucking shit go up." And now we up to $70 for Wi-Fi. That shit is nutty. It's not good. It's always laggy, back and forth. It's never consistent. Like what? Fuck out of here. And they be having us pay mad guapasaurus for it. I don't like my internet. I know. A lot of people, internet just, and then now a lot of kids are home. Yo, regardless of how much people are on it, get your shit together, satellites or whatever, however y'all doing it. Cause this shit was never like this. My phone, it be slow sometimes. That's Verizon. What the fuck? But understand during the holidays when more kids are home, more Roblox is popping, Fortnite is popping, tablets are popping. A lot of parents don't know how to shut off their networks and allow certain, stresses. So everybody's like abusing the Wi-Fi. Hi, what's up? Who's that? Violet, what's going on? Is there anyone else here? Yeah, hi, what's up, everybody? You play football? Yeah, I used to. Tailback, number 24. Um, Whoa. Yeah, everybody in the building, Hollow. I always get some cool ass mother people, you know what I'm saying? But try not to curse, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, welcome friends. Yo, everybody, Hollow, my moderator, real cool people. Everybody say hi. Thanks for the love and support. Thumbs up if you can. And yeah, like I was saying, go to World Star. There's a cool video about a cop that was very corrupt. He's in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which is really cool. How a lot of games add real life, real life shit. 11 people. Yeah, we in the building. My numbers be going up because of like a lot of folks just dig the kid, and I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all Turkey Day, your itis is out of your system. I think the Cowboys won. The Bears. The Packers played the Detroit Lions yesterday. I think they won. I saw Jordan do a great pass to my man's Watson. Touchdown. So yeah, I appreciate the love. This shit is weird. I know, cause it's random, Buzz. That's what this channel's about. Randomnicity. It's just there's no purpose. It's just me bugging out. It's all good. Hollow. It goes up and down, up and down. People like me, some people don't. But just thanks for the support. I appreciate everybody that be rocking with the kid. A lot of my, normal cats be coming in, so I love that. That should make my day. But yeah, we were talking about the dirty cop. The fire in Hong Kong was crazy work. It's just a lot of shit going on in the world, you know what I'm saying? So I hope everybody had their family together. What's the channel about? It's just randomnicity. You could just go to my channel right now. I got videos of Las Vegas, when I went to Universal, Harry Potter, one of my illest movie Fridays. But yeah, like my whole thing, Buzz, is just me talking. I have a big family. I appreciate that big family, man. Tell all your family to come over here. But ain't nothing better than a big family. So when you gather and have your Thanksgiving, some of them sleep over wherever you go. I don't know. Means I don't care. Yeah, I dig it. Nah, but yeah, man. Like I said, I hope everybody had a cool one. My favorite movies to watch during Thanksgiving or the holidays is Home Alone. Watch Home Alone, y'all. The music, the soundtrack. First of all, back then, soundtracks used to be lit. 13 people, we 6, 7, like, yo, let me tell you, if you watch old movies, Back to the Future, Ghost, Dirty Dancing, Ghostbusters, what I just mentioned, that movie I just said, Home Alone, yo, the soundtracks used to actually be worth it. Like, dope scores, man, dope. I hope you get 100 people in one day. I appreciate you, Buzz, and one day we gonna rock together and see that happen together, Buzz. Yo, shout out to Buzz, man. Salute. I appreciate people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we up and down, Hollow. Keep doing your number game, Hollow. I appreciate you watching it and peeping, you know what I'm saying? Consistency is everything. Having people attract your energy is another one, you know what I'm saying? So I hope when people lay on me, they just like, oh, who this cool motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Weird style, got the Pooh Shiesty on, he's 43 years old. He be talking to shit, play football, loves people, and just like loves to speak his mind. I got the gift of gab, you know what I'm saying? My mom always told me, so let me use it. I subscribe so bad. Yeah, man, subscribe. Do your thing, man. Promise you, if you watch my channel, I got gaming on there. So I play a lot of gaming because that's something that makes you... Yo, when you game, it's supposed to be imagination. Like, I'm in the game. If I'm playing Battlefield, I got my vest on. So whatever game you play, get into it. Put your full throttle into things. Imagination, they try to make you feel like, yo, you got to get older, and when you older, you can't do certain things. Nah. When you get older, you fucking just live life, man. You progress, but also have that kid tendency in you, you know what I'm saying? And having kids is a second wind of doing kid stuff again, They want you to grow up so fast, and I think that's when you get older, you feel older. Your mind is very powerful. That's why, like, back in the day, somebody that was 30, 40 looked like they were 30, 40. Remember how we used to be like, Grandma, and we said your grandma lived 30 years because Grandma was really like 40, 50, and we thought she was old. And then, we got another 30, 40 years out of her. So shout out to the grandma, grandpops that been, living in this world, seeing everything go up and down, up and down. Prices go from 5 cents for a coffee to whatever, $2 now, or $7 at motherfucking Starbucks. Hi, what's up, everybody? I appreciate the love, the support. So, like I said, there was the joint on World Star about the cop, the dirty cop, who actually was in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. The reason why I bring that up is because I love gaming and how, they call them Easter eggs. I have 75 subscribers, and by the end of this video, you're gonna have 76 when I join you. Whoever subscribes to me, I do the loophole. Got him. So yeah, man. Just live life, man. Don't ever think that whatever you doing is not not going, because a lot of folk hate. It is what it is, and the people that hate are usually the ones that really want to join you. You know what I'm saying? They're just trying to find a way of just communicating with you, and in their version, it's negative. But I'm always a positive person. I always try to keep it. I sub to you. I appreciate you, Buzz. Shout out to Buzz and his family. You know what I'm saying? I know they ate great turkey. In my culture, let's talk about cultures. Puerto Rican, my mother would have made a pernil, which is roast pork shoulder, and a turkey mashed potatoes, rice, beans, potato, those little rolls with butter. 5 people, 4. We up and down, baby. But at least I got 4 thumbs up, man. That means people are coming on here and digging the kid. So, like I said, whatever you guys want to discuss. Football yesterday was pretty cool. I saw 2 movies, Predator Badlands again, because I have the site that allows me to, you know. So Predator Badlands was cool as shit. I saw Home Alone yesterday, and I put on Free Birds. So Free Birds is one of my favorite animes. It's a anime. Owen Wilson does the voice of one of the chickens or turkeys, and it's just it's a cool one. You know what I'm saying? There's another one that's like, I think that's the one where he gets pardoned and then goes, somehow he goes into a time machine, goes back, where turkeys were free. They weren't on the menu yet, meaning Thanksgiving used to just be Thanksgiving. But long story short, they changed it, and now everybody eats pizza on Thanksgiving. Finally, my internet is getting together. Yeah, strong, man. It's tethering. It's tethering. You know what I'm saying? Less people are dropping off. Maybe some people going to sleep. What time it is? What time is it where you guys are? Let me just see your times. You know what I mean? And like I said, thanks for the support, y'all. What else is going on? Oh yeah, Battlefield 6. If you haven't known, from November 25th to I don't know when, but it's free 99, meaning you could just join and play, you know what I'm saying, if you didn't want to pay that price. It's a good game. Look, I love games, but I don't like where the prices are going. I'm not subscribing to paying $70, and then when you beat it, a lot of these games are done. And even if they do go on, you don't know when they're going to shut the servers, so stop it. And subscriptions are like 8:40 a.m. That's what's up. So, oh shit, are you on the West Coast? Cause I'm in Cali, man. So that's what's up. 8:40. Yeah, I got you. 8:39, 8:40. But that's what's up, man. Like I said, I hope everybody had a good one yesterday. Chilled with the fam bam. I don't know how your culture does, but we do a prayer first, and then everybody goes around and says what they're thankful for. I was obviously thankful for my mom and dad leaving, my son, my sister, me, my wife, and the rest of her family and my friends. So everything is going Pacific Coast. That's what it is, baby. It's funny, I used to live in Brooklyn, New York, you know what I'm saying? So that was the Atlantic word. But look, it's always good to be informed, know what's going on. It's not cool to be dumb. That's the old ways. Motherfuckers try to line y'all up. Yeah, slang, do. Yeah, that's the cool shit. Yo, nope. That's the okie doke. Being able to communicate words, learn how to use them. That's a particular gift in itself. A lot of folk don't like to give flowers, no. You know what I'm saying? We gotta start giving flowers to each other. Yo, what you doing is cool, man. But yo, I like what you doing, man. Continue doing that shit. Yo, you like doing that? That's weird, but do you. You know what I'm saying? Peace. Yo, Buzz. Guys, one thing I know is that I'm not like any other people in the world. Yo, Hollow. Remember, the further you're different, the closer you are to others. Always understand that you may feel alone, you may feel different, you may feel weird, how your mind thinks. That's obviously, it's your mind, you know what I'm saying? And don't let your subconscious play with you. Your subconscious is very strong. But we all the same, man. We all pee shit, you know what I'm saying? We might have different things in common. You may like that, red, I may like blue. So it is what it is, but we like to separate and stretch ourselves, but in the end, we should hold each other down. From Cali, everybody all through the states, all the way to New York. Everybody just holding hands. Because I think we're losing, after COVID, we lost sight of communication, respecting your fellow humans, and just understanding that this whole shit is not about money. Because it be the money that are crying right now. Yo, go fund me. Yo, I need help. My bills. Sell your Bentley. Go downgrade. A lot of folk don't like to downgrade. You upgraded too fast. When you upgrade too fast, something, the matrix got messed up a little bit. I know a lot of people think that they shit don't stink and they God's gift to everything, but nah. How many times y'all had ideas, the same idea, then somebody, releases the actual idea? Everything is we're all tethered together. We share the same brain. You know what I'm saying? Or subconscious thoughts. So it's like we gotta understand that we all fucking like this. They always make us like that, but we like this. And that's how we used to be. That's why they say, what's the number one thing they say, y'all? When you raising a kid, it takes what? A fucking village. Because they knew back then that kids are wild. A daddy don't know certain things. The uncle might know. The brother, like this, that. Everybody got something to offer. And that's the thing we took away from humanity. We started making it like me. I did this. Like Elon Musk, me. Yeah, you built the Tesla, Elon? You did that? You doing the rockets? Because I see a lot of geekazoids. I see a lot of, nerds, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to the nerds, shout out to the folk that are making the world go round. Construction workers, fucking doctors, nurses. Those are the people we should be paying more, and those are the people we should be looking up. Do you smell? Nah, Kiss the Dragon, good night. Or Chris, what was it? Kiss Shrek, good night. Nah, it's got energy. I don't drink coffee. I do smoke weed. You see me on my channel. I smoke pot, and cigarettes occasionally. But nah, I don't do coke, crack, heroin, Percocets, lean. 13 people, yeah. Oh, you from Chicago? Now I'm from Brooklyn, New York, born and raised, East New York, and moved to downtown Fulton, Carroll Gardens, moved to Bay Ridge. Now I'm in California. I got married and I'm happily, doing my thing out here. Coffee? No coffee. I don't do coffee. I don't drink energy drinks. Yo, even when I was doing doubles, triples, mind you, when COVID hit, guess what job I had? I was a behavioral specialist in a hospital. So my job was needed. So when I was driving on the road, I had a little piece of paper in my window that said, "Officer, I'm going to work." That's why I'm the only one driving in the streets. And it would be creepy, y'all. Just imagine, you know what movie is perfect? 28 Days Later, or 28 Days, like the first one, where son is walking and it's just empty. Yo, I was driving and desolate, and I was in Staten Island at the time. So I'm driving to Richmond Center. I get there, so I get sick. And they didn't know, look, in the beginning, they did not know what COVID was. They did not know if it was a flu. It just had flu symptoms, and it was knocking people down, right? So I get COVID, my taste buds, I can't smell. My energy is fucking depleted. I'm talking about every time I would get up, poof, I was just like, my energy. So COVID took me out for a month. So mind you, I'm working in a hospital. I'm a behavioral specialist. That job entails me making sure that my patients, or I call them my folk, my peoples, because when you're there for a while, you get to learn everybody. You know what I'm saying? I was there for maybe 3-4 years. Long story short, my job is to make sure that, and I worked in a section where a lot of the patients were head injuries. So basically anybody that got head injury, either accident, falling, car accident, either drug use, whatever, their brain is not fully functional. So I have to help them get their medicine, make sure they go into their room, make sure, hey, today, right now we got, breakfast is on the table, lunch, dinner, so forth and so on. So I get sick, I'm out for a month. I come back, boom, doctors are dead. They have a X. They put tape, a red X on doors. Them people are gone. I came back like World War 18,000, y'all. I was like, yo, what happened in here? People were dropping, dying, and a lot of the folk that were dying had respiratory problems, in general. So when I was just like, yo, this is the wildest shit, y'all. I'm like, yo, motherfuckers are gone, dead. Look, I got the other Pooh Shiesty, the Black John. But yeah, man, that's why thank you. I appreciate you, Hollow. You always the strongest. Thank you for, you. Weird meets weird, and now we cool as fuck. Yeah, Rip. I swear to God, man, it was crazy times. And they fucked up. They funneled us money, so they fucked up the economy. Or they could do that. And yo, I swear, I said it in my other video, I feel like it was like a test to see how much humanity they need to make the world go by. Because, yo, things were running flawlessly. Your McDonald's was still open. A lot of things would just drive through. A lot of restaurants had their things outside. Like, you had your distancing and shit like that. What's up, RP again? I appreciate that. Thanks for the love. Yeah, I appreciate everybody, man. I stopped my talking for y'all, you heard? But it was crazy times, man. And the fact that we got through it, it changed. Yo, people don't understand how easily it is to change or whoa a person. You know what I'm saying? How many Chief fans was they 2 years ago when the Chief? Now you got Eagle fans out the wazoo. Whatever. What happened to the Warrior fans? What happened to It's funny as hell, but that's humans, man. Humans like to win. Like, I don't understand that. It's okay to jump ship, but just say you a bandwagon nigga. Like, you got folk that stay with their team, win or lose. Boom. My mom's been a Met fan forever. My grandfather, rest in peace, he saw them win in '86. So like, but yo, you ain't lie, Rip. Crazy times that COVID was, man. That shit was wild, random. That shit was crazy, yo. And we got through it. That's the problem. We made it look easy. Like, and that's why I say health is wealth. Take care of your body first. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of folk that went would have respiratory problems from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I remember growing up, the most that was in schools was asthma or kids that wore glasses. Like, that was the most. Now you go to school, autism, this, that, don't trigger my little son. He might bug out. Hi, what's up, Christian? Oh, yo, Chris, what up, yo? Yo, everybody, yo, Hollow, say what up to Alejandro Rosa. Yeah, I wear glasses. That's funny as hell, Hollow. That's dope as hell. See, but the thing is, look, in my day, we weren't learned. You know what I'm saying? We were there was no sensitivity. We were hardcore little kids. So we didn't know the glasses. We just thought, hey, you look different, 4 eyes. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, a lot of those 4 eyes became smart nerds that, got to the bag now. But like, we weren't learned, you know what I'm saying? We didn't understand. So now, when you get older, now yo, what's up? That's just glasses, you know what I'm saying? But when you little, like, you just goofing around, class clown was me, you know what I'm saying? I use comedy to get out of fights, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a real one, I'm not gonna lie. You gotta utilize your gifts in order to get you through life. Remember, they turning this into a Game of Thrones joint. I mean, what's the one? Not Game of Thrones. What's the one with it's like a game and shit that they playing? Whatever. But 6 like 3 people. True. What up? Can I be a mod? Yeah, Buzz. And Rick, the more you hang in here, you know what I'm saying? I'll just do standard moderator, and then as you progress, I'll give you the keys to the jungle. But yeah, man, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't make more money than, even if I did, like, none of that shit matter. Squid Game. I think, yeah, it's something like Squid Game, but it was a movie. Remember the movie with the girl, and like, it's like fuck. It's like all of them are trying to fight for like resources, and they planted them. Damn. It's an old movie. Not old, but old enough that, like, I said Game of Thrones. It was something like that. Yeah, Rip. Yeah, Rip. Hunger Games. Yeah. Hunger Games. That's the beauty of having the internet and shit, yo. There we go. Yo, watch my video, Genuine Laughter, and y'all gonna die with me, man. I got a funny laugh, man. But thank you, Rip. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, yo. I swear. But Hunger Games, man, they got us like on some Hunger Games shit, man. Like, everybody fighting for resources. You gonna go to stores now, less toilet paper, less items. And check this out, just like somebody else said in their channel, the more, mind you, everything is jotted down. So they see the public buying Oreos a lot. Guess what? And pricing goes up. Oreos. Look at the product that nobody buys. Them shits are cheap as hell. And as soon as you start buying into them, yo, my moon pies are like $1.99, $2.99 for like a box of these little banana marshmallow pies. Watch if more people buy them. This is gonna be $100. Wait, I have 5 minutes left. Oh, hello. Thank you for rocking though. We gonna use them 5 minutes perfectly. Random. But yeah, man. Life is what you make it, y'all. Like, and don't ever put negativity. All of us are dead. Yeah. Yeah. And yo, no disrespect to ladies, but it was all a game. So they started implementing or giving women jobs because they knew they were the bigger spender. When man was getting money, we were utilizing it for family and stacking it. They didn't like that. They like the money to be in being into corporation pockets. And if you follow certain corporations, they're under the same umbrella, some of the products. So you be like, yeah, Coke, oh, them niggas, Sprite, you know what I'm saying? They got a line of they own the same joints. 4 minutes, we're gonna use them good. But they allow women, not saying they weren't skilled for those professions, but a lot of women got jobs over men because they were the bigger consumer. Amazon was loving, I dated women, no lie. Amazon was like, Amazon, bing boom, box there, bing boom, box there. Yo, I seen female closets that got tags still on them. Men don't do that. We're very logical and we consume a little bit. We'll wear the same jeans 6 days in a row. As long as the top different, you might think we own 6 different pairs. I see motherfuckers wear tech suits 8 days in a row. Yo, I got 8 of them. Nah. With the same stain from yesterday though. Let me stop. But it's all about consumption. Remember, everything is a resource. That's the trick bag. They make it feel like everything is, we have a surplus of everything. Nope. There's a lot of items. I remember when there was a chili epidemic and they pulled a certain hot sauce from the joint because of I was like, yo, your favorite fruits are going to start saying bye-bye. Certain items that's why I never really got addicted to a consumership or like even food. I don't take, first of all, I eat 2 meals a day and the third one would be filled with snacks. Like I try to do snacks throughout the day. I watch my sugar intake, carbs and all that other shit. Just make sure you're active, walk a lot. I know a lot of areas in America, you need a car and all you do is just drive. Like Florida. In New York, I was walking, train, boop, boop. You're walking, your heart, you know what I'm saying? You're constantly moving in New York. Out here, you just in the car. So what happens is a lot of folk got big asses, your thighs, your stomach. You just heavier out here. You know what I'm saying? And it make America look like, it's like, I hate when most folk that be like, yo, don't cut the EBT. I ain't gonna eat. Nigga like 340. Well, you ate enough. Now let me stop. But like, it's like, yo, you gotta watch your health, man. You gotta watch how you move, how you eat, consumption. You know, Kyle Center ain't telling you these jewels. A lot of these streamers they want you to party your life away because they know about time. They gave them the bag and they like keep fucking polluting the airwaves with bad frequencies. Nothing, yo, you gotta learn how to move, man. You gotta learn what you eating. Yo, if macaroni and cheese is your joint, eat that shit 8 days in a row, man. Wonton soup, whatever it is. But the consumption, like the overly consumption, the wasteful of America, they got a show called Hoarders because you knock down a door and motherfucker crib is filled with just from 1989, nigga got newspapers. My man was saving all the TV gods and shit. I'm like, what are you doing? Unless you flipping them and you making money on eBay, you one of them. Yo, the consumption, one of what? Yo, he got 1 minute left, Christian, and then he's out of here. Hello, I'm trying to make this, consistently interesting and entertainment. Bye, hello, be good, man. Yo, have a good one, hello. and survive in this jungle, you know what I'm saying? But always have a mind state of positivity. Glass half full, not empty, everybody. Half full, not empty. Like, the more we start thinking that shit is the way it is, remember, that's another thing they ain't telling us. We literally are manifesting the fucking our life. You know what I'm saying? Just like in the 60s when everybody collectively got together and manifested a rocket ship to go into the fucking moon. Now, let me tell you a thing about resources. We depleted. So a lot of test runs, remember, it wasn't just Apollo 1. That shit went all the way to, like, I think Apollo 18 or one of them numbers. So we were sending rockets, and that shit, the consumption, the resource that utilized that fuel, uranium, that shit is gone. That's why it took so long. That's why I shout out to Elon and his smart people. They figured out another fuel source, another way of, because it takes a lot of energy to send a rocket into space. You're fighting gravity, force. That's why when you see movies, niggas is in the ship like this. Then you break through that. I will fucking whatever we in, a fucking cup, whatever it is. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But once you break through that, you get to float, you in space and shit. And the fact that we sent and landed, is that just blew my mind. Shout out to, I think, 66, whatever it was, you know what I'm saying? 62, I know Kennedy was in office, and they did that boy dirty, because he wanted to take boys out of war when the bigger fish are making their money, they don't give a fuck what's going on with us. I'm telling y'all, man. They let us burn. I see people that were with companies for 30, 40 plus years about to hit retirement, and they cut them off and give them a severance package and say deuces. The fuck going on here? Meanwhile, the boomers got to live. They got the, once again, 50, 55. Or they made golf courses for them so they could just retire. And yo, I remember when I was younger, Florida, you know what Florida really was? They used to send the old folk over there because it was hot. Nobody was really going over there. Miami was like on some Scarface drugs. That drug empire finished. And mind you, Miami was built on all that dirty money. Random. All that dirty money. All them places that be using dirty money, it be building. That's why the war on drugs is hilarious to me. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been fighting that shit for so long and nothing has changed. The blocks still be getting bricks, and it's so wild for motherfuckers to really think that fucking Tyrell or Joselito or whoever that is the plug knows this ain't fucking American gangster. Police is bringing it, like the CIA, somebody, the plug is them. Yo, you ever seen a dealer? You're like, how come they don't arrest? Like, not that, you know what I'm saying? You want him arrested, but you're like, why my son not arrested? Like, how come he? Because certain dealers, they let eat the big fish, and the little ones, they always fry. You know what I'm saying? The big fish could play, and the little fish always get nagged up. And if that little fish is a snitch, the cop will let them fuck up the whole joint, but they got to find somebody else to sell their work. How you think? Yo, I heard stories of in Chicago, a U-Haul would just pull up and it just be there. They open the back of the U-Haul, the shit got guns everywhere. Yo, guns cost money. Them folk are like 12, 13 with a $800 gun. This shit don't add up, ladies and gentlemen. And you're not gonna okey doke me. I'm smarter than that. That's why, like, look, the war is the war. It is what it is. We were raised on entertainment, and the main thing in movies was the gun. Pop, pop. And they always made you see in movies you could win or lose if you had a gun. Mind you, I'm from old school. Terminator, one motherfucker killing 7 million niggas. Like, this shit crazy work, y'all. But watch what you eat, watch how you think, watch how you talk, how you rumble, how you communicate amongst each other. I'm telling you, all that shit matter, man. A lot of folk just be moving through life, and next thing you know, you 40, you 50 years old, you didn't drop gems, you ain't move the pedestal, your family generationally is still not, like, everybody gotta try their hardest, you know what I'm saying? That doubt, is why shit be the way it is sometimes in lives. Is that doubting y'all. That's why when you younger, a lot of shit is seen positive because your mind is not doubt. You don't even know doubt. Everything is just, yeah. Yo, climb that. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. The fuck? Yeah, do this. Backflip. Bye, everybody. I have to eat. Christian, sorry. Later, everybody. Yo, bye, Hollow. Yo, everybody enjoy your day. I appreciate y'all for rocking as usual. Random, Zay Dollar. Yeah, good looking for rocking. I'll probably come on a little bit. And yeah, I appreciate everybody. Thank you. Random.